So, as of last week, I was terminated from my old job. I was terminated. Sorry. Um, Terminated, fired, whatever the hell you want to call it. Because they just don't have enough work. So, instead of just laying me off, they decided to outright fire me and a few other people. And so I am now officially unemployed. Excuse me. I could go on rants and raves about how happy I am and like just to get out of that place. I'm not going to. I mean, I don't feel the need to. Everybody close to me, or everybody who knows me knows, like, yeah, it sucks that it happened, but it's for the better. So, so now I'm doing all this full time, and it's another one of those kick in the ass moments. And here's the thing that I didn't believe would affect me as much as it did. So, actually, there's a couple things. A couple conversations that I had with Kara and my friend Derek, or DK. So one of the things is whenever, like, the day that I found out and everything, Kara was there. She was helping me and stuff, and she told me to go film something. And I don't know where I got this idea in my head, but I had this idea, or I had this thing that every video that I make has to have a point. So like the gray area stuff there has to be a subject. If I was to make any videos of any sort of game, whether guides or opinion pieces or whatever, it has to have something with it. But one of the things that Kara reminded me is that not every video has to have a point. And in fact, none of my videos have to have points. Like, they don't have to have a goal, they don't have to have anything. It could just be gameplay of me playing and everything. So I thought about that a bit, because I want to create, I would love to create videos on Valorant. I would love to create videos on certain things, but I know me, myself, and I'm sure there's a bunch of other people who can support this. But I am very much a jack of all trades. So I can talk Destiny with you all day. I could talk Call of Duty with you all day. I could talk Valorant to you all day, but I don't have a specialized, jack of all trades and a master of none. So I don't know all the ins and outs of every single Destiny strat. I don't know that you can, let's just say, for example, I don't know that sorting the boss in Scourge of the Past is better than using Whisper or Darcy or whatever. You feel me? Like, I don't know all the ins and outs as far as that goes. I know people that do, but I'm not that person. And honestly, at that point, I'm not trying to be that person. I would love to do things, and I was thinking about it. I would love to do things on placements for Valorant utility, like for different types of utility or different characters. Here's what you want to do for these maps in this situation. But at the same time, I'm not a Valorant expert. I don't play Valorant at all like hours of the day. Like, I love the game, I really do. I like playing it, and I think I'm getting better at first person shooters because of the game, but I don't know all of the ins and outs. I just don't. And to tell you the truth, it feels weird for me that even if I did put out any content or any guides or anything like that of Valorant, of me explaining things, to me it would feel off, because I know I'm not I know I don't know everything. I know I am not confident in... I'm confident in the advice that I give, but the experience that I have is not there. So I feel like because of my lack of experience, my words are worth less than somebody who makes videos for Valorant, who has been playing Valorant every single day since it came out. So that's where that comes from. But having Kara tell me that, like, oh, hey, not every single video you make has to have a point. There's somebody that she watches all the time who's a League content creator, League of Legends content creator, and the dude doesn't always have a point to his videos. A lot of it's just like him making a brand new account and getting it to the highest rank that he can get it in a season or whatever, which is really cool. And I wish I was good enough for that. That's kind of why I've been playing Valorant so much, is I wish, or I hope that I'm good enough maybe to one day, like, I would love to be one of the high ranked players. I'm not saying I want to be the top ranked player or in the top like 0.2%. I just want to be somebody who's good enough to be like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. So there was that. The other thing is, and she hammers this into me, and I'm actually kind of thankful whenever she does this, because it helps me a little bit. And I really went in and I really talked to DK about it. We were talking about things, and she's like, I don't know, you're like the exact opposite of anybody on the internet. I was like, what do you mean? She goes, outside of the internet, outside of social media stuff, you're outgoing, you'll talk to anybody, you're really easy to talk to and everything like that. She goes, but whenever whenever it's you online, you're in this bubble. And she's like, you don't get out of your bubble, you just kind of stay in your bubble, like somebody staying in their room and doesn't go out and socialize or anything like that. She goes, you're the exact opposite of people who are super social online. And I was like, yeah. And thinking about it more, which is what led into this conversation with DK, was I know why that is. I honestly do. and it basically boils down to this. I am very closed off. I don't do a lot online, or I didn't. I'm starting. I don't know if any of you've noticed, I'm starting to have more of a voice online and social media and everything. I don't do any of that because in real life, people forget about you. The internet never forgets anything that you do. The thing that I'm worried about is that, what if I do something stupid? And I'll give you this whole entire thing. What if I do something stupid online, and then the internet never forgets about it, and then you can't recover from that? Usually a lot of people really fucking can't. But at the same time, I don't know what I'm worried about, because I wouldn't do anything to even remotely have that happen. Like like how I am as a person, the people who know me, you guys know me, I'm not the type of person that would do something stupid or something like offensive or anything like that. So what the hell am I worried about in the first place? And it's just like this big circle of like, don't do anything stupid. I'm not going to do anything stupid because I don't usually do anything stupid. So what the fuck are you worried about? I don't know. I just don't want to do anything stupid. And well, what the fuck? And it's just like this whole entire thing in my head that so I'm getting more out there. I don't know if any of you noticed, but I am. There's one thing that I really want. I have a whole bunch of friends in the Destiny space. I really do. Like, I have friends in a lot of places in Destiny, and it's really cool. And the Destiny community is really, really cool. I would love to have people. I would love to know people in the Valorant community. The problem is that the Valorant community is probably, I don't know for sure, but you look at Valorant and it is a combination of Overwatch and CSGO, basically. More CSGO, definitely, than Overwatch. CSGO's player base can be extremely toxic. Another thing too is it was made by Riot Games. Riot Games also made League of Legends. League of Legends is extremely toxic. The community is known for being super stupid toxic. The thing that sucks is it's going to be hard finding those Valorant players out there who are just really chill, not an asshole, and just want to play to have fun and also be a little bit competitive too. It's gonna be really hard finding that niche of people, like, really in there. But it's like, I do what I can. I'll do what I can, and we'll see. We'll go from there. But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff. The being unemployed thing. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I have a plan. Depending on how well the plan is going to go off, I will let you know of next week. I will know for sure this week if my plan is actually going to be able to work out and be beneficial to me or not. And I will tell you straight up next week that if my plan is going to work or if it is not going to work. I'm not going to tell you what my plan is, but I have a plan in the works. The other thing is, now because of this, I now know that I have all of the time in the world and not just like until I go back to work right now. So we'll see. We'll see where this goes. I do have backup plans. I have ideas in mind, so we're gonna see where all that goes. And honestly, I think because of, I absolutely love my friends and everything, because of everybody who reached out to me and everything like that. Whenever I said that I got terminated from my job or whatever, and I mean Kara, DK, Fudd, Green, like all these people, Issa, all these people reaching out and being like, hey man, if you need anything, I super appreciate it, and it's helped me. It's helped that not be as bad. Then again, at the other end of the scenario is, I'm glad I'm not there anymore. So anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. That's just a little update. Vlogs are back. These videos are going to be videos during the week are going to be still a thing. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing, and that's like part of it. That's discovering what I'm doing is all part of it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming out and watching. I really do appreciate it. I just gave my outro to my stream. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Remember, please keep your heads up. Be kind to one another. And if you were to be so kind as to subscribe, you don't have to hit the like button, but if you guys like to subscribe and watch more of my content and see what the hell I do, I would really appreciate it. Thank you all. And remember, please be kind to each other. Wash your hands. Do all that good stuff. Stuff's still going on right now. Just love each other. Bye now.